The cost of a Disney vacation seems to be forever increasing, and it's the same for 2024. With our family trip officially in the books for October of this year, I'm going to be giving you a full breakdown of what the expected cost will be for the complete trip, as well as to what we're going to be doing for the entire length of our stay. So come aboard, keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times, for we're setting course for Disney 2024.
To all those that come to this happy place, welcome.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Play Studios is always happy to have you. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be covering the cost of a Disney trip for a family of four plus one adult. So we'll have three adults, two kids for the very end of this year, where we'll get to experience the holiday transition from Halloween to Christmas, which we've never done before and super, super pumped for. So get ready. We're going to have a wonderful time. And I'm going to give you a full breakdown of what the cost looks like, and I will have a grand total for the very end of this video, so stay tuned to the very end. First off, let's give you a full expectation of what's happening on our trip this year. So we'll be going on a 6-night, 4-day vacation to Disney World in Florida, where we'll be staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort for the full length of our stay, and we will also be throwing in a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, which we've never done an after-hours party before. Also, we will be experiencing the Disney dining plan for the first time. My wife and I have been several times, and we have never done a dining plan. And then when we were actually capable of doing it, they actually didn't offer it because of COVID during the times that we went. So let's dive right into the cost breakdown, and I will add all the costs below on the screen with a grand total at the very end. If you could, guys, please subscribe to the channel and go watch another video after this if you enjoy the content. This is actually something very new for me. I have never done a channel like this before, and in fact, I've never done a channel like this at all. So please, if you could, it really helps me out. If you subscribe, maybe leave a like and a comment below. Let me know if this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, and give me some feedback on what I did right and what I did wrong. Back to the video. So we will be staying October 30th will be our first day at Disney's Pop Century Resort. For those who don't know, this is a value resort, but it is an upper tier of the value resort, so it will cost a little bit more money. And I will give you a breakdown at the end of this, as well as what you can do to save money on what we've done, so you don't have to spend as much. So we're staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort. The reason that we choose that is because we actually like the access and maybe a little bit more amenities than what the other value resorts offer. Amenities like the Disney Skyliner that gives us quick access to either other resorts or Disney's Hollywood Studios, and honestly, quick access to Epcot as well, so we don't have to wait on bus transportation or some other form of transportation that maybe we have to drive somewhere. So just know that the cost of this value resort is going to be a little bit more expensive than the value resorts such as Disney's All-Star Music, All-Star Movies, and All-Star Sports. These do cost a little bit more, but again, we're paying for the extra upcharge to have the extra amenities that those resorts don't happen to offer. Now, let's get into the ticket price of what it's going to cost for us to actually visit the parks. We will be going to all 4 parks, and we will have a dedicated day to all 4 parks, including that of a park hopper that gives us the capability of hopping from park to park at any time that we so choose. The Disney Park Hopper option typically adds around an extra $100 on top of your day-to-day ticket, with value tickets coming in somewhere around $109 to $120 per day for each individual ticket. But as you add more costs, as you add more tickets to your days, typically the value of the ticket goes down a little bit, so you save some money on a bundle. We also get to save money because both of my kids are under 3 at the point when we're going. So my daughter has been once before at 1.5, which honestly was an amazing experience. And if you have kids under 3, please do not be scared to go. Maybe at least do it with one first, so you understand the capabilities and you really get to test out the limits of what your kids are used to. And then all the things that you can do takes a little bit more time to learn. So please go watch a video on maybe under 3. The capabilities of, I think when we went, my daughter was able to do 16 total different rides, which was really awesome and completely unexpected. But you also get all the capabilities of maybe going to see shows and fireworks, of course, and meeting characters. So there are plenty of things to do, and don't think that you're not going to be able to do them. So we'll have 4 park days, and we said we're staying for 6 days. So we're going to have 2 resort days that we get time to just relax. And if you've never been to Disney before, it's been a long time. Disney has grown in size, so please plan for at least one park day. Plan for at least one rest day to give yourself a break so you actually feel like you're on vacation. Because a lot of times the parks will run you rampant, and if not the parks, your kids will. So please take a day to just relax. Go to the pool, stay in your hotel room, pig out. Just be serene in the moment and allow Disney to take care of you. So we're doing 4 days at the park with a park hopper. We're also going to be including the memory maker, which if you pay for that early, you get to save a couple bucks, but it's still an extra cost of around $150 to $160 that you get to take pictures with cast members, cameras, and they will do magic moments at times, and you get to save all those pictures. So that is an extra upcharge. On top of that, we are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It is our first after hours event that we're actually paying for, and it's the first time we've ever done like a holiday after hour party ever. So this is something new to us as well. But we're doing it so our kids get to enjoy Halloween. They get to do trick or treating there. We'll also get to dress up, and if you didn't know, it's the only time that you can actually dress up is at those after hour events. Any other time, adults cannot dress up, so we'll get to dress up full costume, which we don't know what we're doing yet. So please, if you have any ideas, put them in the comments below, because we need ideas. We need things to help. Of course, it's going to be Disney themed, but give us some ideas. We're playing with maybe like the Incredibles, maybe Peter Pan, maybe the Dalmatians, but give us some other ideas that maybe we're not thinking of. So that is an extra charge, and it's only for the adults or anybody 3 and up. And that range is anywhere from $150 to around $200 per person per ticket at night. The benefit of this ticket is not only you get to do trick or treating, but basically all the wait times are extremely low, and you get to basically enjoy the park in a single setting, which is awesome. Where you get to basically walk on a bunch of rides and you get free snacks and stuff like that as well. So there is some upside to it, but it is very pricey. So that will be for 3 people, and it's basically an extra $600 that you have to plan for now. Now, we're also doing the Disney Dining Plan, and it is the first time that we've ever done something like this. We have never done the Disney Dining Plan before. So it's basically going to be a trial for us to see if it's something that we want to continue doing in the future. We've gone several times and we end up spending a lot of money, and we're like, maybe this time it will budget us because we're already going to have everything prepaid, so we don't have to pay for any extra meals or anything like that. And it's going to really deter me from having to give out my card to pay for extra meals. Everything's going to be on our dining plan. So we're also doing the lowest tier dining plan, which is like the snack credit one, where you get more snacks and you get 1 sit-down meal per day. So we're not doing the upper echelon, the higher tier one. So it's not as expensive, but it's still pricey, and it's something you have to plan for now. So wrapping it up, we are spending around $5,500 for our entire Disney trip. And that is not including the extras, like the things that maybe you want to buy, your souvenirs, or maybe the snacks that you want to buy that maybe might not be included in the price that you were thinking of. So here are the extras that you have to plan for. Disney Genie Plus and Disney Lightning Lanes. We're going at kind of a peak season, so we're expecting those prices to be on the upper echelon between $20 and $30, either per individual Lightning Lane or Genie Plus for the entire day. We're expecting those prices to be high, so we have to think about that for each adult in the family. And then your souvenirs. We're Disney pros, so we know a lot of times that we go to the Walmarts around the area, or we're going to go to maybe the Disney stores that are outside of, it's like the Disney discount stores. These are actual Disney stores. It's just old product that they are pushing to these 2 locations outside the park that maybe you get for a cheaper price for souvenirs. So We don't buy a lot of things at the park anymore, but if you are, just know that it is very easy to spend a lot of money very quickly. If you have a family of 4, maybe it's you, your wife, your 2 kids, just know it's easy to spend $100 per person like that in a single day. Other things, maybe experiences that you want to do, such as like the lightsaber where you get to build a lightsaber, or if you get to build a droid, those cost anywhere from like 150, 200 bucks up to $250 after tax, around $270. So it's an extra fee that you have to add on. So these things are very pricey, very expensive. So like, what is the positive of this? Just know that the experience that you have with Disney is second to none, and there's a reason that it is expensive. The entire trip will be amazing. The biggest thing I can tell you, even though most people are like, oh, well, I have to get my money's worth, is do not kill yourself while you're at Disney. The more you try to do without having some sort of break, maybe you have a break in midday, you have a break for a resort day, or you're just like, I need to sit down and take it all in for a second because I'm exhausted. You're on vacation. Be on vacation. You don't have to be set to a schedule the entire time. You're still going to have a great time if you don't do all the rides, if you don't get to a specific store, if you don't see a specific show. You will still have an amazing time. Just take a second, breathe, and chill. Don't kill yourself to get everywhere. Yeah, have a plan and a schedule, but make sure if things just go awry, they go awry. Like, it's not the end of the world if certain things, Disney will be there another time, another year, and you can save up and do the things that you missed. Here are the things that you can do differently than we're doing to save money. One, do not have the park hopper option when it comes to the tickets. Just have single days. You can knock off $100 per day, maybe a little less per person. That's going to save you a massive amount of money. If another thing, stay at the lower tier Disney, the value resorts such as music, movies, and sports, or don't even stay on property. You can save money that way as well. Another thing is you don't have to actually buy the Disney dining plan. You can budget yourself specifically, and I'm going to spend this much money, and that is it. And I'm going to bring my own food and my own snacks to make sure that we get through the parks and I get through my hotel stay. You don't have to have the Disney Memory Maker. That is an extra charge that you don't have to pay for. The cast members can use your phone to take as many pictures as you want. You just won't get the special ones with all the edits on it. You will still have plenty of pictures that you will get to take of, and they will take of you and your family, so you will never miss a moment. All the extras, you don't have to buy or attend to all the extras that cost extra money. You don't have to go build a lightsaber. You don't have to do the certain things that cost extra hundreds of dollars. You don't have to buy all the $100 in souvenirs. Our grand total without souvenirs and without any extras is going to be $5,500. So I have to plan ahead now and go, all right, I want to have Genie Plus and I want to have all these extra things. So I have to plan at least $1,000 for us to get through the trip to make sure we can do all those things. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to add the extra stress. You can just go for Disney and that is it. Like, just go have a good time, do the rides that you pay for, and have the experiences that you are budgeted for, and have a great time. Don't kill yourself because, oh, you're not getting to do everything else like all the other families. There are plenty of people that just go to just go. So go have a great time. So that is it, guys. I will add a picture here and pause for a second if you want to see all the detailed breakdowns specifically on what those costs look like, so you can see everything, and I'll probably either scroll it through or something like that. But pause, look at it, and there we go. So I hope this gives you a good idea for a family of 4 plus 1, so 3 adults, 2 kids, for a basically 6-night, 4-day experience with an extra event tied to that. Yes, it's pricey, but it's something that we're wanting to go for, and it's something that we're expecting. But again, you do not have to do everything that we do. You can make this trip much more cheap, probably knocking off anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 off of what we're spending. So it is definitely more manageable than what it looks like on the screen. It's just something that we've wanted to do for a very long time. We wanted to do for our kids. So if you got anything from this, again, please subscribe to the channel. Go watch something else that I have on the channel. Let me know if this helped you in any way, shape, or form. If I can do anything extra or more to the video to make you get more out of this than what you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below on what I can do better. And if you just liked it, please let me know you liked it, because it helps me out and reassures me that people actually like what I'm doing and I'm doing something for a good cause. But for now, guys, that is it. Go out, be you, be great, and I'll see you in the next one.